there. So we're going to go over the V sit-up in this video. So we're going to touch on a few things, not going to go too much in depth. I just wanted to give you sort of an overview on how to start your V sit-ups and maybe a little progressions if you're a little bit more advanced in the movement. Okay, so I'm going to break it down. So first thing we'll do is show you the full sort of V sit-up, the two different types that we can do, and then we can start showing you some regressions. Okay, so first variation we'll do the knee tuck V sit-up. So we will bring our knees to our chest. So we're going to go down to the floor. So from here, take a full sort of relax on the ground. So what I don't want to do is have my back super arched on the floor. Okay, you see, sort of my butt is sticking up. What I want to do is drive my lower back into the ground. So there's contact there on the floor. Okay, it's going to stop that arch and potentially stop any sort of back niggles that you may have. So from here, core's nice and strong, solid into the floor, and then I'm going to drive my arms up. Yeah, and sit up at the same time. So I just wanted to practice that for a quick set. So we go from here, we drive our arms up. You're just going to help gauge that momentum needed to then bring the knees in. Okay, don't worry if you can't do it. I'm going to show you some regressions. Just stay with me, stay with me. So from here, first one, I'm going to drive in. You're just going to bring your knees into your chest. If you notice, I'm driving, then I'm having a little pause at the top. So from here, I drive in, I'm pausing, and then back down. So that pause is going to activate those abs, to get those abs working a little bit more. Okay, so drive in sort of as quick as we can, but with control. Okay, so don't start getting sloppy technique. Slow it down if you need to. Okay? If you can't do that one, don't worry, I'm going to show you some progression. So progression number one, use hand support. So what you're going to do, take your hands on the ground, keep them relatively close to your body, don't want it too far away. Okay, so close to the body, same mechanics. Okay, so legs out straight, I'm going to move back, I'm going to make sure my core is engaged, I don't want my hips taking over on this exercise. So from here, I'm going to counter my weight, so a little lean back, then drive, knees in, the body comes up at the same time, and down, and up, that's 2. 3, so you notice, little rock, back to the start. That's going to help get that strength in that position whilst having a little bit of support by the arms, excuse me. So, progression number 2. So once you've mastered the hand support, I'd then like to move on to the single leg V sit-up, which I really enjoy. It's a really good variation, especially if you do really struggle with the V sit-up in terms of coordination, that sort of thing. So this takes the coordination out of it almost 90%. Okay, so from here, same position as the starting one. We're going to drive, everything's exactly the same, but only one knee is coming up the middle. Okay, so as I drive up, one knee is here. So this is quite a solid and strong position. Now control down, boom, other leg comes up. Yep, back down. Driving back up to the top. If you notice, I'm still having that pause. I'm still following the same mechanics of a double knee, but I'm only doing single knee. Okay, it's a really good one to help practice. It's also good sprint mechanics as well. You're getting sort of that leg drive, the hip flexor working a little bit. So it's all round good exercise. And if we're going to go into our third progression, this one, or third variation, sorry, this one is the hardest one to do, in my opinion. Legs straight, trying to reach for the toes, bring your body together at the same time. So if we've mastered the first 2 or 3 variations, this is the one I'd like you to try. So from here, exactly the same. We're going to drive up with our legs, and we come up and meet in the middle with our hands. Let's see if I can do one. So from here, driving up, my legs are going to come up at the same time as my arms. My lower back is still engaged on the floor. I'm not arching, I'm still engaged. So from here, I'm driving up, and I meet in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 3 is what you're getting. But you see the idea, my legs are as straight as they can be. I'm driving up, I'm trying to touch the toes. It's just going to bring that connection to the top. And that is the V sit-up, guys. So give it a practice if you need to, especially those first 2 regressions. Really good to help practice that technique.